And so off the tip, it's New Jersey. Here are the starters for New Jersey. We've got Van Horn. Williams is out there with Martin. Then there's Kidd. And it's Kittles in at the shooting guard position. Now here's Kidd. Martin with a screen on Arenas. Here's Kidd. Back to Martin. And finished off by Martin.
And this is Martin at his best, getting that deep position and putting on the hard hack there and attacking the rim.
Here's Daniels. Outside Butler. Pass to Jamison. Jamison with a screen on Kidd. Shot clock at 6. Kidd against Arenas. Good defense by Kidd. New Jersey with the ball. Here's Kittles. A 3-ball. Kidd, no good. On the wing, Daniels. There's the drive. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Now here's Kidd. Here's Van Horn. Good in the assist to Kidd.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
Arenas against Kidd. Outside Thomas. Jamison in the post. No good there. Great D that time from Martin. Kittles passes to Martin. Outside Kidd. Pass to Martin. Jamison with the defensive effort. Arenas against Kidd. Outside Arenas. To the middle. Here's Jamison. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And phenomenal work in close. Jamison is just so assertive from that area.
Here's Kittles. He's covered by Daniels. Williams, a screen on Butler. Here's Van Horn. Score the basket. His second of 2 attempts.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
The Nets with the lead. Over to the left wing. Here's Kittles. Pass to Van Horn. Now here is Martin. And here's Kidd from the arc. Rebounded by Arenas. And here's Daniels. Back to Arenas. This one for 3. The rebound by the Nets.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And the shot is good.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Daniels passes to Jamison. Buries the long-range jumper. Jamison's got 5 points so far.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
For 3, Kidd. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a 3-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Arenas, good.
Just cooking the D inside. Arenas blows by the contact.
And here is Kidd. Here's Van Horn. Butler with the steal. Pass to Arenas. Now Thomas. Now Daniels. Shot clock at 5. Launches a 3. And Van Horn pulls it down.
Yeah, not at his most efficient this quarter. He's got to work on finding high percentage shots.
Here's Kidd, and it's New Jersey scoring again.
You have to stay up on him in that mid-range area. He's deadly from there.
And so the timeout here taken by Eddie Jordan. He's ready to talk things through with them. Wizards making a switch here. Stevenson's checked in. Now here's Butler. Nothing on the board.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Wizards. Trailing by 2. Arenas against Kidd. Stevenson right side. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Outside Thomas. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Kittles passes to Kidd. Here's Kittles. And Martin now top of the key. And here's Kidd from the arc. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Pass to Arenas. Fires the 3. Rebound by Williams.
Well, he's pressing right now, which can happen when you're trying to cut into a lead.
Here's Kittles, defended by Butler. Van Horn, the pass to Kittles. Kidd against Stevenson. Kidd, no good.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Outside Arenas. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Next ball.
Here's Kittles. Hasn't made one yet. Here's Van Horn. Rebounded by the Wizards. Arenas with it. Shoots from the elbow. And Van Horn pulls it down.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots, better selections. You have to be set up for success.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Now, here's Stevenson. Jamison with a screen for Stevenson. Just 4 to shoot. The Wizards need to get a shot off here. And that one is good. Arenas has got his second basket of the game.
You know what? Struggling a little bit, but I do command the effort. 2 of 8 from the field. Let's see if that one gets him going.
And so Byron Scott decides to call timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Nets making a switch here. And here is Kidd. He's got 5. Outside Jefferson. Just 5 to shoot. Good ball movement here by New Jersey. Martin from outside. Haywood grabs the board. Washington trailing. Now Stevenson. Still yet to score. And Jason Kidd picks up a foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul. Substitution for your Wizards, number 32, Andre Blatch.
So it's the Wizards now. Butler on the wing. Taken away by Kidd. Over Butler. That's a good shot, and now he's 3 for 7. And the Wizards with possession. 4-point game. Pass to Haywood. Here's Blatch, defended by Jefferson. Kidd against Butler. Here's Haywood. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
Butler passes to Blatch. Jamison with a screen on Jefferson. And there's the call on Jefferson. That's his first foul.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Hayes, he's checked in for Antoine Jamison. The Nets also changing it up. Collins checked in for Williams. Scalabrini comes in for Kenyon Martin. And it's Brown in for Kidd. Now here's Stevenson. Scoreless thus far. The shot's good from Hayes.
Moving the ball for the highest percentage look.
So it's New Jersey now. Here is Armstead. Brown outside. Scalabrini kicks to Brown. 6 to shoot. Pass to Scalabrini. The 3. Haywood with the rebound. Down low. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Jones checked in for Brown. And that drops, so they now lead by 1. There's 38 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Out to the right wing. Collins passes to Jones. Armstrong dishes to Scalabrini. Out to the wing. Pass to Collins. Over Haywood. That by Collins, no good. Butler feeling out a bit. Here's Blatch. The shot's good on the assist by Butler.
Well, you love assisted hoops. That's good offense.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. It's the Wizards. They're up by 3. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Wizards.
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
Oh, man, their mid-range jumper also has been on fire. Tough to beat a group of guys shooting with that much confidence.
Setting the floor for the Nets. Williams is out there with Brian Scalabrini. Then it's Jefferson. Then it's Collins. And it's Armstrong in at the point. And finished off by Collins.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. Here's Blatch. Back to Stevenson. Butler against Jefferson. From outside the arc. Rebound by Williams. For the Nets, they come into this one following a loss to Indiana. Here's Scalabrine. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
Now, here's Stevenson. He has yet to score. Haywood with a screen on Jefferson. Butler passes to Haywood. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got his third assist on the night.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Pass to Jefferson, and stolen by Butler. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
Armstrong with it. To the paint, stolen by Haywood. Pass to Butler. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And let's see what the Nets have coming up. On Tuesday, they'll head back home to host the Cleveland Cavaliers. And then on Tuesday, it'll be the Detroit Pistons coming into town.
And for the matchup with the Heat, that one will mark game number 6 for them in the NBA season. We'll see if there are any adjustments between now and then to the rotation.
And so Byron Scott decides to call Antonio Daniels checked in for the Wizards. The Nets making a switch here. Nets trail by 5. Here's Kittle. No scoring in this one. Jefferson passing to Collins. Collins a screen on Daniel. And there's Collins on the assist by Kidd.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
To the wing on the left. Latch with it, picked by Haywood. Latch the pass to Haywood. And here is Kidd, defended by Butler. And now here comes Daniel, leading the break. The shot by Butler, nobody around. And again, Washington, no good. The Nets on offense. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. Kidd with it. Caron Butler covering. Misses the wing chair.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
Three-pointer, Kidd hits the three-point bomb. Kidd's got 10 points.
So the concentration from Kidd at the arc, a big part of how he stays consistent from there.
Haywood with a screen on Kidd. Here's Daniels. Three-pointer, Butler, and the three ball is good. Butler's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, the defense was a little soft. He felt free to take that shot.
Inside. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
The Nets shooting their first free throw of the night, and Washington making a change here. Jamison's checked in, and a change for New Jersey. Williams, he's checked in for Jefferson. So it's the Wizards now. Pass to Butler. Butler is screen on Collins. Jamison inside. He's guarded by Williams. Here's Van Horn. Left side Kidd. And it goes for the 5th time in 10 shots for him this game. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for the Nets?
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
And they've also done a great job turning defense into offense tonight, creating turnovers and capitalizing on the other end.
It's the Nets now, following the miss by Antoine Jamison. And finished off by Collins.
They got to bring the double team on.
The Nets have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line. Gilbert Arenas is checked in for Deshaun Stevenson. Richard Jefferson, he's checked in for New Jersey. That one misses for Collins. Wizards trail by 4. Butler kicks it over to Arenas. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Jamison. And again, unable to change momentum here. Well, Greg, I'm sure their coach is very pleased with their offensive flow right now.
I mean, it's harder than it looks to get it going like this. Now they just have to maintain it. Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Outside Daniels. Pass to Jamison. To the inside, Arenas goes to the reverse layup and pops it in. Arenas has got 6.
And he's got all the moves. Arenas not afraid to get inside.
Kittles passes to Kidd. Collins setting the big for Kidd. That 3 off the mark.
Well, this was his shot to miss, honestly. Poor coverage, good setup. He just couldn't knock it down.
And here's Arenas outside. Happy to see that one go in. He's shooting 4 for 10 with that basket.
And you have to honor the three-point shooting of Arenas, a big-time scorer who's shown the consistency from beyond.
Here's Kittle, still without a basket. Outside Collins. The shot comes out. Jamison with the defensive effort. Pass to Arenas. Back to Daniels. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And sometimes you think maybe they're just getting a little too comfortable with the lead, maybe a bit too casual this quarter.
Deshaun Stevenson, he's checked in for the Wizards. And then for New Jersey, Williams comes in for Collins. And it's Martin in for Richard Jefferson. Here's Kittles. Outside Kidd. Martin with a screen on Arenas. Down low. And finished off by Martin.
You just appreciate how unselfish Kidd is. Outstanding at sharing the ball and playing for his teammates.
And so the timeout here taken by Eddie Jordan. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Here is Daniels. Outside Arenas. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
I can't believe he missed that 3. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving him.
Kidd kicks to Martin. A beautiful reverse layup. Now it's a 5-point Nets lead.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Outside Daniels. Back to Arenas. 6 on the shot clock. Jason Kidd grabs the miss.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Here's Kittles. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. They get Antonio Daniels, and he's got his first free throw of the game.
At the line for the Nets, Kerry Kittles, taking 2 shots.
That free throw, no good for the Wizards. Todd Thomas comes in for Brendan Hayward, and it's Butler in for Stevenson. And the second free throw, good.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
And here's Daniels. Thomas sets a screen for Butler. Outside for Arenas. And it's Arenas with the jam.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Now here's Kidd. He's got 12. Right wing. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Butler. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for the Washington Wizards. Inside. Here's Kittles. He's covered by Arenas. Pass to Kidd. Here's the three. And it's Daniels with the rebound.
Well, you can't question his confidence from out there, but it's not falling. Maybe time for a different approach.
.144 left to play in the first half. It's Thomas, high post. Arenas with it. He's picked up by Kidd. Three-pointer, Daniels. It's a hand on it. Great positioning on the putback. Now just a 2-point New Jersey lead.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Kittles passes to Van Horn. Nets passing it around. Cutting the screen. That's a 2 from Kidd. That's good on the jump shot. Kidd's got 7 now in this quarter.
And we're used to J. Kidd dishing the assist. Great to see him pouring in some points tonight.
Daniels passes to Butler. Jamison with a screen for Butler. Outside Arenas. A three-pointer, no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Outside Kidd. Outside for Martin. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch, they say, by Martin.
Yeah, and I think he was surprised to see that pass coming his way and just really reacted too late.
27 seconds left in the first half. Kidd against Arenas. Butler up top. Outside Daniel. Clock at 6. On the wing, Arenas. No good with the triple. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Nets lead by 4. And we'll return shortly.
44.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. A fantastic game from Jason Kidd in this one.
And, you know, I don't think he'll top the assist charts this year, but early on he's done a great job of keeping the ball hopping around.
Yeah, and I'm a little surprised, but he's been focused on passing the ball. You got to give him credit.
Wizards trail by 4. We've got Antonio Daniels. Caron Butler is out there with Antawn Jamison. Then it's Gilbert Arenas, and it's Thomas in at the 5. That's the 5 on the 4 for the Wizards.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Here's Kittle. Pass to Van Horn. To the paint. And it's slammed in by Williams.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
And with the score as close as it is, these are the opportunities you truly can't allow. Great pass to hit him in stride. Love to see teammates in sync with each other.
Here's Kittle. He's covered by Daniels. Williams, a screen on Butler. Kidd against Arenas. And finished off by Martin.
Yeah, that's a nice dish. A lot of times the best way to put the ball in the right spot is with that bounce pass.
Now Daniels. Pass to Arenas. Butler in the corner. Hudson coming off an assist from Arenas. Arenas has got 3 assists now in this one.
And making 3 of their first 4 shots in this half is a strong start. Now it's about growing that momentum.
Now here's Kidd. He's got 14. Van Horn, the pass to Kidd. And he banks in the layup. Kidd's got 16 points.
They are on fire to start this second half. 3 for 3 and looking totally in sync.
Daniels finds Butler. On the wing, Arenas. Jamison with a screen for Arenas. It's tipped. It's stolen by Martin. Here's Kittle. He's covered by Arenas. Nailed from three-point land. And now a 6-point Nets lead.
They are on fire right now. That's 4 straight makes.
And so the timeout here taken by Eddie Jordan. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Outside Butler. Pass to Daniels. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Nets leading by 6. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Martin with a screen on Arenas. Stolen by Jamison. Nice ball movement by Washington. Outside Daniels. 5 on the clock. Lots of room. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Greg, their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking it. But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Arenas against Kidd. Now here's Arenas. 11 points in the game. trying to get something going. That is good. And the Nets' lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Thomas.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Here's Kittle. Back to Kidd. Outside for Martin. And again, no good by New Jersey. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
Now here's Arenas. Pass to Jamison, stolen by Martin. To the middle, here's Kittles. Another shot, and it's finished off by Martin as he lays it in. Martin's got 14 points for the game. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Nets.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
And they've also not only created turnovers tonight, but converted on them. All game long, that strategy has been paying off.
And so Byron Scott decides to call timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Washington on D. Pass to Van Horn. Now here's Martin. 5 to shoot. Here's Kidd. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Well, a careless foul, and he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
And for New Jersey, they've split their free throws right down the middle so far. They're 2 for 2. And he's good on the first of 3. And he sinks the second. Last one's off, and they'll settle for 2 points. Wizards trail by 6. Butler on the way. Jamison against Martin. Jamison, no luck. Here's Kittles. Pass to Van Horn. Shot from 12. Rebound, Washington. Butler's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Now Daniels fires for 3, and it's Butler missing. Van Horn, the pass to Kidd. Martin with the screen for Kidd. And the Nets miss again. Now the Wizards with it. They trail by 6. Daniels against Kidd. Daniels, no good. And here are the Nets. They lead by 6, their biggest margin. Here's Kittles. Jamison covering. Outside Kidd. Nets passing it around. Outside Martin. Tries it from 19. And there's Jason Kidd on the assist by Martin. Kidd's got the lead up to 8 now for New Jersey.
Well, he's been very efficient in this quarter. Keep getting him the ball.
Daniels with the bounce pass. And here's Arenas outside. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Wizards will retain possession. And so the timeout here taken by Eddie Jordan. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys.
And, Kevin, they've been committing a lot of turnovers here. Taking care of the basketball is the #1 priority. They've got to tighten it up.
Wizards making a switch here. Stevenson's checked in. And the Nets also making a change. Richard Jefferson, he's checked in for Jason Kidd. Right side, Butler. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
And you're going to take as many of those high percentage shots as you can get.
Here's Kittle. Williams, a screen on Arenas. Pass to Van Horn. And here is Williams. Here's Van Horn. Shot clock at 6. Here's Kittles. No good on the triple. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Washington Wizards. Driving in. It's good. And now just a 4-point Nets lead.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And finished off by Martin.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Well, that's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlight reel.
Now, here's Stevenson. Still scoreless. Lays it up off the glass.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Here's Kittle. He's covered by Arenas. Pass to Van Horn. Here's Kittle. Martin, the pass to Kittles to the left side wing. Jefferson with the 3. Rebound, Washington. Butler dishes to Stevenson. Back to Butler. On the wing, Arenas. Jamison with a screen for Arenas. Looking to end his cold spell. He lays it in. Arenas has got 13 points.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
In the corner, it's Martin. Pass to Van Horn. It's Martin on the wing. Inside, Williams. Thomas with the block. And their offense is really clicking right now.
Playing with a lot of energy and really taking it to the defense.
Outside, Arenas. With the teardrop. Pass to Jamison. Over Martin. No good. That would have tied it.
Just tremendous defense right there. Applying the pressure.
Here's Van Horn. And again, it's the Nets missing. Washington trail. Arenas passes to Stevenson. 1:25 left in the third quarter of the game. From deep, Arenas. Kenyon Martin grabs the board.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Outside Jefferson. Pass to Van Horn. They need this one. It's rebounded by Stevenson. Van Horn's gone 2 of 6 here tonight from the field. Here's Butler. Martin with the block. And now New Jersey on the break. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. He's got 18.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
It's the Nets now, following the shot by Caron Butler. Pass to Martin. Outside Jefferson. A nice shot by Van Horn. And now a 7-point Nets lead.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Arenas lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Arenas has got 4 points this quarter. The third quarter comes to a close. It's the Nets. They're up by 5. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, he really just helps tie this team together. They know they can count on him to set them up.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. So for New Jersey right now, Ryan Scalabrine is out there with Collins. Then it's Jason Kidd. Then it's Jefferson. And it's Armstrong in at the 2-guard spot. Armstrong with it. He's guarded by Stevenson. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Kidd's got the lead up to 8 now for the Nets.
And with that 3, his second of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
Daniels with it. He's picked up by Kidd. Here's Blatch. That falls. Nice feed that time from Antonio Daniels. Daniels has got his 4th assist in this one. Kidd with it. Collins setting the big for Kidd. Rebound by Jamison. Jamison's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Daniels. Jamison with a screen on Kidd. And a wide open look for Daniels. Here's Blatch. Back to Stevenson. Outside Daniels. From deep three-point land. And it's Scalabrine with the rebound.
Well, it's been a frustrating night for him at the offensive end. Just not able to give them any kind of a lift.
Here's Jefferson. Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Wizards trail by 8. Here's Jamison, and the layup's good off the glass.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Outside Kidd. No good from outside. And the Wizards with possession. Jamison, a screen. Driving inside.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Williams, he's checked in for the Nets.
Number 34, Aaron Williams.
Nets leading by 6. Here's Scalabrine. Down low. Haywood with the block. And it's going to be out of bounds. New Jersey will retain possession. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. The Nets working the ball around now. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Kidd. And Williams throws it down.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Pass to Blatch. And here's Daniels. Jamison with a screen on Kidd. To the paint. Jamison with the basket on the assist by Daniels. Daniels has got 6 assists now in the game.
Nice read. Sets his teammate up. You like how they're sharing the ball.
Here is Daniels. There's the pick. Right side, Jamison shoots the 3. It's rebounded by Richard Jefferson.
Well, so far in the second half, he hasn't been able to get another 3 to fall.
And it's Williams finishing it off.
Oh, taking it to the rack
with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Consistency all game long. He's going to continue, I think, to have to take it over to get them back in the game.
Here's Jefferson. Rebound, Washington. Watch with it. Picked by Haywood. In the corner, it's Stevenson. Outside Daniel. To the inside. Here's Jamison. That falls. Nice feed that time from Antonio Daniels.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
And here is Kidd. Inside. Williams. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. And it's 8 points for Williams.
Well, they have leaned on him offensively with good reason. Efficiency will help you win a lot of games.
In transition, here come the Nets. And here we go. Kidd, no good.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
Outside Daniels. Taken away by Kidd. In transition, here come the Nets. Here's Scalabrine. Jamison covering. Kidd against Daniels. Fade away. That misses off the backboard.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
Here's Blatch, defended by Jefferson. And Jason Kidd picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Washington making some changes. Thomas checked in for Haywood. Butler comes in for Jamison. And Gilbert Arenas subbed in for Stevenson. Kidd against Arenas. 6 on the shot clock. And Thomas has it in the corner. Three-pointer, Daniels. Kenyon Martin grabs the board. Martin's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Now Kidd. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Well, that's just his first turnover of the game. So we'll give him a pass on that one.
Antoine Jamison's checked in for the Wizards. Stevenson comes in for Daniels. Wizards trail by 6. Outside Arenas. Pass to Stevenson. Now Jamison. Jamison with a screen for Butler. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
Well, you know this is when they lean on him, and he delivers with a much-needed score.
Shooting 1.
Nets leading by 3. Kittles passes to Van Horn. Outside Martin. Left side Kidd over Arenas. Nice form on the 20-footer. Kidd's got 26 points. They've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that.
Now here's Arenas. Kicks it out to Stevenson. 4 on the shot clock. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. Daniels, he's checked in for Stevenson.
Number 6, Antonio Daniels.
Outside Butler. Jamison with a screen for Butler. 6 to shoot. And slam dunk by Butler.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam. You see some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure.
One shot.
Yeah, and Butler, just a natural leader. He's someone whose teammates look up to, a polished scorer who also plays tough defense.
Now here's Kidd. Pass to Martin. Washington with the rebound. Thomas got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here is Daniels. Outside, Arenas. Back to Daniels to take the lead. Here's Thomas. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even.
And really, after trailing the entire game, they've got to be feeling good about evening things up.
Yeah, guys, they've shown a ton of character in making this comeback. Now they've got to finish the job. Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Butler kicks to Daniels. Back to Butler. Outside for Arenas. Takes the 3. And the rebound goes to Martin. Martin's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Kittles passes to Williams. Big time move inside.
Well, after a scoreless first half, he's turning things around here, looking much more aggressive.
And so the timeout here taken by Eddie Jordan. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Gotta like what Jason Kidd has done in this game.
Now, he is on a major roll today. This timeout was desperately needed. They've got to come up with a new game plan designed to shut.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Over that last break, guys, I got a chance to hear what Washington's head coach said to the team. There was a sense of urgency. Coach said, quote, "We are right there, guys. Just stay together and trust one another. Let's take this one." Guys, let's see how that message resonates with the team.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that. A 2-point game. On the wing, Arenas. He's covered by Kidd. Outside, Arenas. Shot clock at 5. Releases from 15. It misses. Here's Van Horn. Defended by Butler. Oh, that's blocked. They retain possession. Arenas against Kidd for 3. A putback. Oh, sticks the putback.
Oh, man, just beast mode on the glass there. He was not going to be denied on that play.
2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes.
Arenas up top. He's covered by Kidd. Now Thomas. Daniels. It's off target. New Jersey leading by 4. There's a minute 34 left to play in the final quarter. Here's Van Horn, defended by Butler. Kidd against Butler. Thomas pulls it down. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Washington Wizards. Floats one up. No good there.
In the second half, it seems like they've given him the green light. Might want to rethink that.
Here's Van Horn.
It's amazing how many ways Kidd sparks their offense.
First team foul. Shooting from New Jersey. Jason Kidd taking 3 shots.
He makes the first of 3, and that puts them up by 5. And the second free throw drops, and it's a 6-point ball game. And so he's good on all 3 free throws, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
And that will add to a healthy lead after that trip to the free throw line.
Daniels fires a 3-pointer. Good.
Well, that's a shot you don't mind him taking. Gets a good look and trusts his shot to knock down the 3.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Beaton Thomas. First personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for New Jersey. Kenny Martin. Taking 2 shots.
And no good is the first free throw, missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that puts them up by 5. What a big possession right here.
No doubt about it, guys. The tension is palpable.
And so the timeout here taken by Eddie Jordan. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks.
And Arenas loving the spotlight as well as being that guy to take and make big shots.
And that's an intentional foul.
Third team foul. Shooting for New Jersey. Jason Kidd at the line for 2.
It's the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 5-point game.
Well, that's outstanding execution in a big spot. He showed a lot of poise at the line right there.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Layup, no good. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Gilbert Arenas. 4th personal foul. 4th team foul. At the line for the Nets, Jason Kidd. 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in. Here's Thomas. Butler! The 3 doesn't go. So it's the Nets picking up the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. And that'll wrap it up, folks. Here with Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan, signing off for this presentation of NBA basketball. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Jason Kidd.